Hey guys, Packin here. It's been like what, since May 30th since I posted a video of Fallout. But anyways, I'd like to show you with you. I'd like to share with you, the latest update. It is the 1.6 update since yesterday, and I got around to tested it and try it out. So far, it's almost the same as usual, but what's great about this new update is that I can get legendary stuff just by putting my dwellers to the wasteland. So right now I'm collecting. I got my tactical junk jet, which is almost the best rare plan in the game. So if you have that, then you basically can craft a better weapon to protect your base. So all these weapons are junk. I'm just scrapping them all. They're just wasting space. Um, yeah, just make. Oh yeah, that pool queue. That pool queue came from the 1.6 update with the new location. So I picked it up from going to a new location, explore it. It's useless. It's useless. But anyways, I'm gonna collect it. I got my laser pistol. I will not be crafting it anytime soon. I'm just gonna collect all my dwellers. It's good to have 3 at a time. Maybe 2 or 3 at a time to go out in the wastelands at 25 max stim packs and some preventive poisons. But anyways, oh, comedian outfit. Yeah, it's good. But anyways, I have about 217,000 caps, and I'm slow dwelling. As you can tell, I have only 44 dwellers, and they're almost max special. They're up to everything except the L part. I already have like 4 new dwellers I got from Dweller Babies. But basically, when you're slow dwelling, you can avoid death claws. From my last video, it works. Trust me on this. I You have to train your dwellers. If you train your dwellers, you would definitely greatly invest your time. And you can see there, everybody's training. This guy is almost done. This guy is training to his A. There is no L yet until I reach level 45. So by the time I reach 45 dwellers, I can then have my own casino. As you can see from here, the new update would be somewhere. Um, it's the Overseer location. I believe it's somewhere in the 1,000 area. I just don't seem to find it anywhere. I think it's a one-time only. It costs about 1,000 caps, and you have to assign it in a 2-room. And there you go. It's an Overseer control station. You can only get it once. I think that's the reason why they don't have it. Once you get it, you put it right there on the spot. So I destroyed my radio station just to have the Overseer. And as you can see, I had to have 55 dwellers to have 3 more quests. 3 quests to be done at the same time. But for me, I can only unlock 2 times, which means I can get only 6 people in that quest. And I have Bug Hunt that's already been done over 6 hours of wait time, and I'm going to show you how to beat this level. Again, these 3 are level 50. They will mow these characters down. Even though it's required that you have at least a level 20, I believe, but I souped them up, level 50 with better guns, just making sure that in the end I'm not gonna use that many stim packs, and I'm not gonna be using as much health, just to get good rewards out of it. So. Anyways, let's try to let this thing load. May take a while because I'm using my Samsung Galaxy S4 to record this video. It takes a while. There you go. It's loading. Okay. Again, this is a brand new update from Bethesda, 1.6. This is the feature, the bug hunt. I have my level 38. Oh, never mind, they're not level 50s. The level 38s at almost full special, except the L's. The L's are not as important. They're only good for making money. And again, just assigning these 3 groups to just go in, collect stuff with good weapons. So I make sure to give them at least, you know, a level 11 to 19 shots per second or something. But anyways, these are pretty good guns. So I'm gonna destroy these red roaches, no problem. There you go. Just mow them down. That's it. Let these 3 ladies handle everything. Just come in, wreck the house. Oh yeah, you see that gold shiny thing? You're not able to collect that yet until you clear the room. I like this new feature of the new 1.6 update because it brings the Fallout back to life. It gives you, instead of being crammed in the original Fallout shelter in 1.5 and below, you know, you go in the shelter, you build rooms. It was really boring. You know, I had people quitting because it was so boring. But with this update, it feels like a miniature Fallout. You know, you get to explore rooms, you collect stuff. You might get rares, you might get legendary, because that's how I got it. That's how I got my legendary flag and some legendary items, which you normally get from that lunchbox. But in here, you can actually just get it through just by going in quests, in rooms, and go to the shiny stuff and watch as she just flamethrow these guys and shooting these. And there you go, a rare item. You got yourself a microscope. It's not a legendary item, but it's a rare item which allows me to craft some awesome legendary stuff that I got from having these people in the wastelands and collecting those craft maps. You know, whatever crafting it is. But anyways, let these girls mow them down. Yep. I also got this. These are very valuable. I would suggest keeping the alarm clocks because in the long run, when you have these new plans, that's what I'm looking for. These new plans, the rare plans, you're gonna be using them to craft rare weapons, such as the plasma rifle, junk jet. If you happen to get those plans, and it's really you have to have a lot of alarm clocks. Yeah, they're pretty useful. Anyways, I prefer seeing everything in the building. Oh, there you go. That's pretty new. You got Faragouls, and they're pretty easy to destroy. I believe they're not as threatening, but they do poison your dwellers, and don't worry, it looks like it smells, but you know, you press on it, you make sure if it looks like it's steaming out gold, then most likely you're gonna get some good stuff out of it. Make sure you search them. Anyways, it's important to just check every building. Just make sure you get the loot. It's worth it to just check and make sure. And let's see, we just keep going at it. We just mow down these rad roaches. I have a little dose of flamethrower. There you go. Ah, nice. Okay. The last room at the bottom. More rad roaches, I believe. Yep. All right. Mow them down. Look at these ladies just going through every single room, taking care of business. Just let them know that they're not to be messed with. Those 3 musketeers, or my 3 Charlie's Angels. Come on. We're gonna be going through the top floor. We're gonna go explore. It's great. It's a very, very awesome new update. I recommend come back, start playing some Fallout Shelter, because these guys just make the game much more exciting. I'm hoping that one day we can actually, explore other people's bases and kind of like Clash of Clans, just come in and raid their bases. That would be pretty fun. But I'm sure that no one can mess up with my base because all my stuff is almost level 50 and almost full special. But I like a little challenge. But anyways, mole rats. There you go. That's a challenge right there. You just have to flamethrower them, sniper them, and some nice repeater. You don't have to use this. You don't have to use this combination. You just have to have good weapons. Just random, good damage that does at least 11 or more. Nothing like a plasma pistol. I mean, no, not plasma pistol. Yeah, rusty plasma pistols. Oh, there you go. There's the green rad roach. That's the objective. We had to take it out, and then we would finish. But of course, once we take them out, we're gonna still explore this whole base. We want to collect every nook and cranny. We got this new Nuka-Cola. These Nuka-Colas are gonna help you speed your quest faster. I will not be using them. I will be taking my time with my phone, just going on quests whenever I needed to. But anyways, back to what I said. I believe when you use weapons for these raids or these new locations, again, try to get damage at least 11 or higher. Anything less than that, you're gonna run into trouble, such as these mole rats. They just, for those who are unprepared and they're not leveled right, just the most important thing to do is to train them to at least strength and endurance. Strength and endurance is pretty much the most important part in this game, in terms of survivability. It's level helps you increase your health and most likely it's increasing your health. And as you use your endurance lets you have your characters live longer. So if you don't have SPECIAA just like I do, just concentrate on training for S and E, the strength and endurance, and that way you can keep your guys living longer, as well as make sure that you keep your dwellers going in the wasteland, because that helps level them faster, and also collect some good stuff. But whenever I bring them out to the wasteland, I always use formal gear. Everything in my base has formal gear. But anyways, back to this location. We're just gonna keep mowing them down. We're just gonna go and search and destroy. We see Farragulls. They're just gonna get burned, shot, and basically massacre. This whole building is all ours. And you know what? We cannot take over this building at all. We just have to leave and go back to the wasteland. And that's very unfortunate. We can't really claim bases once we occupy them. Okay, there you go. We collected that. Again, my phone is a little bit laggy. Sorry for the slowness on the time, but I hope you bear with me on this. Alright, so we see the last room. There is nobody there, and we might as well collect our last loot. Everything is all cleared, and look how great this area is. Look how detailed Bethesda making this game. I mean, this new place, clouds moving in such a nice atmospheric area, and the wastelands. It's great. I love it. And you know what? We're going back to it. This is our 2 rares and a common. It's not important. We'll just go back to our base. And they're not going to come back to our base instantly. They're just going to keep walking and continue on during the duration. And it's pretty long. The load time is pretty long. because of all the new stuff that Bethesda decides to cram into this phone. It can only handle so much. So we'll just wait on the load time for my Galaxy S4. So anybody who has this phone can understand how slow it is for the loading time. It wasn't as slow for the 1.5, but because they put more stuff in, I can understand. So we'll just have to wait it out. This is how long in full time how long it takes to load up back to our base. Our base called Vault 101. So again, this is gonna be a while. So we're just gonna keep letting it run. But anyways, once we go back to base, I'm going to tell you a little about it. Make sure you look into my other video about slow dwelling. That is important because you're able to control your population. You don't want to have it too much because I have a base. I have my own last base, which I played for over a year, and I didn't mention it, and I do apologize for that. But over a year, I had 200 dwellers, and about, I have lunch boxes. I've got so many of them, but because I have 200 dwellers, it is hard to manage putting people in rooms and getting them training, and it's too much time. Too much time having to look, too much lag on the phone too, to move them across and take them out of the room. So keep it slow, keep it small to 40 to 44. So as long as you do that, and you definitely can maintain your base without any issues. And this is the new starter pack that just came out. This this new shop gives you new cards and some new Nuka bottles and some other good stuff. And I'm just gonna show you what this new update has on the shop. You get the starter pack, you get Nuka Colas, but in my experience, having to pay for it from my other account, I stopped playing it and start playing free. It's a lot more fun. It's challenging, but more fun. Again, it's important to keep these guys fully leveled. You have to level them. Training takes a lot of time. You can max level these bases. Max level them. I mean, if you don't max level these bases, you're gonna run into trouble. Because you're gonna run it pretty slow. But anyways, this is my guys. Again, I'm collecting power, but they are powerful. They all have high stats of everything except the L. Again, I haven't unlocked it yet until I have 45 dwellers. I have 4 hours till I'm able to complete that quest. This guy is my new dweller that's gonna go and search for some more stuff. So these are coming back. We just finished that mission. It takes about 6 hours, I believe. This is all the stuff we get from our dwellers coming back. But there you go. I prefer getting people who have less happiness. Give them full health and give them some health packs and some poison packs. Again, there's rad roaches. I don't recommend. I do stop them from time to time, but if they are too spread out, just don't bother. Just have your dwellers just move the other direction. But we're just gonna try and stop these rad roaches because they are stopping us from I don't know. They're just general nuisance. That just stops us from development, meaning that we cannot do anything to build stuff without having these rad roaches in the way. So we'll just have to put them in a room. And look, these rad roaches split. at this point, because they split to 2 different rooms, it's not worth fighting over. I just say, you know what, just ignore them. They're just gonna be playing inside on the side, and no one is gonna be in that base. So we have 2 people in a room, and they're not gonna be attacked by rad roaches. They're just gonna go into to an opposite direction. Let's just collect all this energy. But anyways, if you have trouble with energy and with mole rats, here's my suggestion. You know, keep how I have 2 buys as for every room on the right side. Just do it as that, because you don't want to have them 6 in a row. When you have when you have like 40 dwellers, you're gonna run into problems. But anyways, back to where I started. When you have 44 dwellers, you just have to keep. I can't even think of a word. But anyways, let's just go and see what junk that we have uncovered from all the crap that we've got. All right, so let's see. We don't need rusty BB gun. We don't need lever. Anything we collected from the dwellers, all the commons, just get rid of it. Get rid of all. The pool queue came from the new update. We have never seen a pool queue, and I don't think we would ever use that, and I don't think there's any purpose with that. I'm gonna show you what it looks like once you scrap it. So for sniper, oh no, you do not want to scrap the sniper rifle. You're gonna need that until you start crafting rare stuff. Then you probably could replace it, but for now you could use it. 75. I think we could definitely use her to go out in the wasteland. I like to keep my dwellers at 91 happiness. We try to get as high as possible. We want to keep them happy. Everybody, most of my dwellers have formal wear. Formal wear while keeping your characters with high. You only have full spec. It allows you to get caps out of it. Luck gives you caps. There's no question about it. And as you can see, I can't build anything because, you know, thanks to these rad roaches, we just have to wait it out. Not a problem. It's a nuisance, but we can wait. They're not going anywhere. But it's important that all dwellers should wear formal outfits. Every dweller, as you can see from here, that's about a month and a half worth of work. And like I said, it is important to just keep them leveled. Again, I think I have it since of May 30th, just to be sure that. Oh yeah, when you look at this, you try to make sure you stack it. When you try to slow dweller, at least try to make babies, and complete the achievements. That way, it's like a double. You're hitting 2 birds with 1 stone. So I just got them dancing. I just got babies, and I get free lunch boxes out of it, and I'm able to complete the achievement. That is what you want to look for. All right. So, anyways, anytime I want to increase a dweller, I want to make sure that they are having kids, so that I can complete the achievement, get a lunch box or some free stuff, and you know. Having dwellers happiness is going to be quite a problem because I can get up to 75, but we're just going to worry about that later. We're just going to keep slow dwelling. Again, the strategy works. I get everything except the L, which is going to be done later. The plan is that you want everybody to be at high specs. Once you hit the L, make sure you move forward the time of the high specs so that you can recycle them 4 at a time, instead of, you know, this is why I like 2 buys for the training. You don't want to have 3 buys. You're gonna run into what? You're gonna put 6 people in there, and then after that, once you have everybody all trained, you don't really need that anymore. You just train them all into a point where you're gonna be trashing the training rooms because you're just using them just to put them at high specs. That's the whole point. Alright, so when you're doing this, again, you're gonna run into problems. Just try, always keep 4 at a time for your training unless they're finished high spec. Make sure you take advantage of the training. And then until then, you're gonna run into problems where you're gonna have dwellers need to be spread out. So I leave 2 over at the water station and 2 at the food station. So it's 1 per each room. They help cover the food and they help cover the water. That's fine. The power is the real issue. So you want to keep at least 2 on top or 3 on top, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1 on each station. It is going to be very difficult when you try to recycle them, but you'll just have to manage keeping it up. But when you first start out, you're going to struggle a lot when it comes to power. So I keep my power on top. For these guys, let's try to make them have kids. We choose our buddy Snow. We're gonna have Joyce Hale. She's at level 75. We're gonna have to push her happiness to high as they're talking, they're chatting, they're dancing, they're having kids, they're gonna have a family. Oh boy, that's great. All right, so we're just gonna let them sit it out. Let them have that fun. And plus, it's gonna help our achievement. So again, 2 birds with 1 stone. Achievements to earn that lunchbox, as well as to get what we wanted, is to get the casino. And there you go. See, we just completed one of the achievement. Great, wonderful. All right. So we just have to keep looking until we see that game room, and that's what we wanted next. And that empty spot will be our next game room. I like to keep them on the right side, our special trainings. And she let her have just a regular pistol. We're gonna be needing her sniper rifle. Let them make out, but we just want to make sure that we take out gear, because we're gonna send a dweller out right now after they're done. Okay, so we're gonna put him back into we're just gonna put him into a food area and let her go to the power plant, because in the power plant you're gonna have a lot of people with a lot of strength, so she's gonna be protected no matter what, because I have all these guys at full spec. They're gonna protect her, not a problem. Rad roaches, mole rats, fire, that's not going to be a big issue. So let's look back to each of my characters. This is yep, again, we're just going over with anybody with a level 75. I'm hoping to find a level 75 to just push him out at a dweller, because if you put a high happiness dweller on the wasteland and he was killed, he's got to drop down happiness, which isn't good. And we just got a new level. Wonderful. We just gotta keep going at it. Let them do their thing. Let them train. Again, for my last video, don't be afraid to max out the base. You can max it out. The death claws are not going to come and attack your base. It's not going to be an issue yet. In fact, it's not going to be an issue at all, because I have not, again, there's no death claws yet. I believe it has to do with the population. Once you hit at least 60, you're going to run into problems. Oh, we got to take out Arthur, because he's level 27. He's at low level. We want to equip him that sniper rifle that we took from that woman, and he's going to be having I'm just gonna give this guy a formal. No. We're just gonna have more survival with strength and endurance, I believe. But anyways, we want him to go out to the wasteland to level up. Even though he's at high happiness, we just want to. Oh yeah. Okay, so you see that pool cue? We're gonna be scrapping that soon. But before that, we're gonna keep we're gonna have the dweller out. We're gonna hopefully he'll get some good stuff out of it. as he levels up. And it's important that as he goes to the wasteland, it's more important to keep your dwellers, 2 of them at least going to wastelands at high health packs and medicine packs. It is important to have 2 of them. You know, keep them at 10 because they rarely use it, but keep them high at 25 because they use it. They use that more than they use the medicine, the rad packs. So let them. Again, this is pretty much my strategy. This is my base. You could follow my strategy. It works for me. This is what I have. Because of my population, my dwellers, I can only pick 2 of them. So I picked the highest, which takes the longest, which is about 16 hours, I believe, and the other one is 6 hours. So I cannot take the next one until I have 55 dwellers. So, you know, it's not a big loss for us. Not a big loss. Again, we are slow dwelling. Anybody who wants to play for free can utilize this strategy to its effectiveness. Once you keep slow dwelling, you're gonna have such a good time. Anyways, we have a new feral ghoul attack, which is pretty new to us because we have never had a feral ghoul attack. We're just gonna let them sit there because they're just being a strength room where they're gonna get mowed down by our best guys. Our best guys just take them out. But look, they're poisoned. So this is why we need to save our rads. Our rad packs are great. We just have to make sure their health is up. Wonderful. Not at that claw. Just annoying feral ghouls. Okay. There you go. Again, max level your base. Not a problem. I've maxed everything out. But you don't want to put too many of that power station. My plan is to destroy them all. Destroy the power station for nuclear power plants. That is my plan. That's the reason why I'm saving all my caps. You know, saving all my caps just so I can build everything. Again, these caps are saved because I have them all in formal outfits. And to obtain formal outfits is to kill raiders that come and attack your base, and also try to, you know, bring your dwellers on a wasteland and hopefully get more formal. Some of my dwellers have no formal outfits. Most of the time they have level 5 outfits. Keep your level 5s; they come in handy. And we just got a new quest from Arthur Fox when we pushed him on a wasteland. So anytime you put a dweller on a wasteland, he would search a new location. And look, we just got Red Rocket. You're able to see a new location. Pretty cool stuff. Let's check it out. Again, this is the wait time. This is how long I have to wait with my Samsung Galaxy S4. Thank God it's not overheating. Let it load. But anyways, guys, this is why I like to post a video, because, you know, anybody who believes that, you know, this game is a bit boring, I can understand that. But this new location thing is a pretty good idea, a step up from Bethesda, because it allows your dwellers to obtain legendary stuff, again, normally found in lunchboxes only, but because of this update, you can actually find legendary stuff as they search through different locations, just like our dweller going to Wasteland. Okay, so let's see. Investigate the Red Rocket truck shop. But look at that detail. Look how vibrant it is. The room, the area. Oh my God, this is actually the place. You know, if you were to see this, this is the place. Where what? Where's the T1 armor? I guess there is none here. But we're just gonna take out this rat roaches. I mean, mole rats. I'm sorry, mole rats. And you only get one person. So keep in mind that it is important that once you let a dweller out in the wasteland, equip them good. You know, like a rifle, Again, it hits damage 11 to 14, I believe. It's just a regular sniper. Again, he's having a little bit of trouble against 3 mole rats. We just put him 25 stim packs. Not a problem, not an issue. We're just gonna keep stimming him up while taking them out. Okay, not a problem. We just completed our quest. We just got ourselves a rare weapon. Awesome. Okay, so we just had to collect all that nice stuff. But look at that room. Look at that room and tell me that is not an awesome update. Red Rocket. We just gotta go back to the way. We just had to go back to our base soon. But look at the detail. Just look at the new updates detail. That is cool. I like the atmosphere in this shop. Again, our rewards. This is pretty much a pretty cool haul. You get new crafting material. I mean, crafting stuff. Basically, you want to keep it low level enough and keep your dwellers on the wasteland so that they can pick up new plans, whether it's outfits or guns. I like to have, you know, the crafting guns. You want to make sure you have the best crafting gun. You don't want to waste your time and your materials just to make a crappy rare gun. You want to put them out until you get better guns to craft, such as the plasma rifle. Let's take a look at it first. A plasma rifle is a good investment to make out of the weapon workshop. Let's double check that. Load, but while it loads, it allows me to actually spend some time checking it out. So when you have the rare weapon, weapon plans, make sure you get the plan that has the plasma rifle and pressurized flamethrower. No rusty plasma rifle. They're just a pain. And they're just the same thing as plasma rifle. But take a look at the Wikipedia, Fallout Wiki. It helps. Plasma rifle is worth to build because of its high DPS. Again, you're going to be using alarm clocks. They are good. Pressurized flamer, you're going to be using shovels. So you don't want to keep having all plasma rifle. It's good to have variety because you want to waste your shovels on a pressurized flamer. Tactical junk jet for a shovel and a wonder glue. So, and an excited institute rifle just to get rid of the magnifying glass and the globe and the camera. Those things. Plasma rifle, pressurized flamer, tactical junk jet, excited institute rifle. Those are the things you would like to concentrate on just to get by. So anyways, this ends my video. Hope you enjoy this. This is Packin, signing off. Bye.